back with another one. You already know what it is going, man. If you don't, pause it, we're gonna smack your mother. Then come back to this video. Mash that like button. She's about to make the best receiver in the NFL. Get well for the 4 touchdowns, 200 yards rush. Better receiver. Easy, I got you, Brody. I'm gonna let you eat. Betty. Ah, man, we got the Chiefs. We're gonna neutralize him. We're gonna give him everything. Shut him. We're gonna shut him before he can shut us. I'm gonna just simulate. I ain't scared of these niggas. Ah. See on that side right there though, you gotta look and pay attention like who your main threats. You already know the Chiefs got. I'm not worried about them right now. I mean I am, but then I'm not. Matthew Ford out here getting some improviser. I'm about to start Matthew Ford against the Chiefs. Or should we not come out and play? We gonna throw him on there. Starting our backup quarterback against the Chiefs that are 3-8. I don't know how they only 3-8, but I don't know what else to say. We about to go in here, have the same mindset with every team we played against, and that's it. Simple. Rush for 150, bring the pressure for a sec, so 150. 6 touchdowns, he's weak. You got 57 receiving yards. You're weak, oh my god. 3-8. 52, 57, 6-9. Third one be on shit. I mean, third one be on shit.
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Monday Night Football on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one on tap between the San Antonio Express and the Kansas City Chiefs. I'll be back at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from Sunday's action. But for now, it's Monday Night Football. And to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, from one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium.
Coming right in a stadium.
Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Antonio Express and the Kansas City Chiefs.
We ready. Oh, I forgot to do
Hello again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, we look at this Chiefs ball club. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for our visiting San Antonio ball club, the streak continues, doesn't it? They come in here a perfect 11-0.
Yes, sir.
First carry for the ex-Utah State Aggie, Darwin Thompson. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. We become so accustomed to it, you sort of take it for granted.
You really do, but he is so good that every team in his division, every year, is trying to make sure they draft people charged with trying to block J.J. Watt. So far, hasn't been too successful.
To Thompson on the draw.
Come on. Let's go.
They'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
Let's go, man. I don't know why they still running the rock.
There, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
Oh, he down.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. J.J. Watt in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board.
Thank you.
On 4th down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. Desmond King back deep. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. This is brought in at the 21.
They fast as shit.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time.
Matthew Ford.
And trotting out there, their tall quarterback standing at 6'5".
And what's a quarterback's best friend?
Balance?
I think you're right. I agree with you. You know, a lot of guys would say great receiver, right? A terrific offensive line. But I agree with you, balance, because if you can run the ball effectively, that just opens things up for guys who want to throw it and gives you easier passing lanes and easier coverages to read.
And they said balance will be a focus in this one.
Yeah, they don't want it all just heaped on his shoulders, I don't believe. I think they want to make sure they take some of the pressure off.
A look at the numbers a week ago for Lindsey. 10 carries, 87 yards, and a touchdown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
He's been a huge part of their winning streak because he establishes not just an identity and a tone, but the team relies on it. He takes care of the football, he gains yardage for him, chews up clock, and that's been a big part of why they're winning games lately.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. On the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu.
Look at me. Zipper.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
He good. Yes, but he good.
Game offense.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Say we can't beat them with our backup quarterback. We got to eat.
Looking to throw. Ford. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
We're going for that again, bro.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. And partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. All right, there's no doubt about it. People wondering what that decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league had told himself before a playoff game he was going to be aggressive. No matter what, he's going to be aggressive. And it ran his team into some real problems early, and they got upset in that playoff game. Let's see if this team can recover.
Well, that's aggressive in capital letters with glitter. 7 underscore. I mean, that's the definition of aggressive.
Yeah, you can almost hear the cheerleaders doing the be aggressive chant behind him, and he listened to it. Joey Bosa with the tackle for loss. How about that pedigree in his family?
Yeah, some good pedigree. Tell us about it, Mr. Davis.
Dad played in the NFL, first-round draft pick. Uncle was a first-round draft pick. He's got a brother coming behind him. But Joey Bosa, guy plays really, really hard. Plays all aspects on defense.
First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
This is the offense we're going to see coming up in this one, and Travis Kelce will be key.
What a tremendous weapon he is, especially in the red zone. Knows how to find the end zone when running his routes.
Quit talking about it and bring it.
On second down, it's Thompson. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Got me like, ooh, ooh. Está bien, muno sinisiwa.
And they insert their dime package, 6 DBs here on 3rd and 6.
Expecting pass all the way. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's got Thompson here, complete.
Let's go.
And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here. From the left half. Should be a fairly easy one here.
Oh, watch this peep. How long is me, man, hurt for? Oh,
and the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through.
I'm just gonna air this shit out. No, he must be hurt. Oh shit.
Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. Prater now will send it away following the made field goal.
Line up.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are visitors to take over on offense. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
Factored in.
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
He gonna hit this target.
Back to throw. Ford.
Let's go.
It's complete to Hopkins. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down. Ford. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Ready? 60 or. Yep. Get it.
They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. Oh, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So it's an old-school extra point that counts 3 times. It's certainly a disappointment they weren't able to get it in the end zone.
Yeah, I can just imagine post-game, head coach looking at the box score, 19-yard field goal, grimacing a little bit, but having to realize that at that moment, getting 3 points was vital. Go ahead and get the points, put them on the board.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away.
We got this.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Mahomes going to throw.
He was scared.
And his throw here's incomplete.
He was scared.
Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Completes it to Hardman. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To throw, it's Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Also forearm to the throat. Wow. 2 seconds later. Wow. Step up in the pocket.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Here's King.
He's so slow.
It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So here are visitors to take over on offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Here we go. 50. Mike 50. Record. Mike's 50. Go. Deep rip.
Throwing on 1st down. Ford. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey.
We didn't block anybody.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10.
Hey, exit. Mike 50. Watch the pass. Watch safety creep. Creeping. He's coming. Double up.
Looking to throw. Ford. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Chris Jones in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Bad for you.
The catch made by Hopkins. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Y'all had us. Motherfuckers had us. That is by the fucking boss.
Here we go. 60 outlaw.
I think I got him better for blocking that.
They'll roll with Lindsay. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to
I
the
don't believe he
7.
didn't get that block.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. So we are at halftime. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, a combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
I fight playing Cameron, but I got him back.
So here are visitors to take over on offense. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Sir.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Show that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
50. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Undercrush. Undercrush. Undercrush.
On 1st and 10, Ford.
Just go.
Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 13 yards for the second play in a row.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. On 1st down, Ford. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
Credit the tackle there to Uchenna Nwosu. On 2nd down now, it's Thompson. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And they're going to have a 3rd down.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. My time.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Darren Lee there to get him down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5.
Oh my God, that's a
dive. This one complete to Will Fuller. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game.
Oh, slow.
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Ford. It's complete to Fuller. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 19.
Crazy, I don't even want to keep it.
They run on first down with Jackson. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
If I was down,
to throw on second down. Ford. Buying time to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. We're back now in KC. All even as we get ready to start the fourth.
Yeah, follow that.
On third down, here's Lindsey. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
Once you get one,
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal.
Hey! Switch!
Yo, this nigga gonna be retarded.
Hey, Echo!
Back to throw. Ford under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The sack comes from Anthony Hitchens.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
He's got it.
Ew,
and he
get
will
in there,
take this
boy.
one in for
Get
a
in there,
touchdown.
Get in there, boy.
Justin Jackson,
Get in there,
his second touchdown on the season. And his guys have taken the lead. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Oh, he dropped 2 drums.
And that'll be incomplete.
He's a weenie.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Get in there, boy.
Let's get it.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Shift. Watch the shift.
And the blitz does come. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move.
No.
So here are visitors to take over on offense. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Throwing on first down. Ford. Nope. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Mahomes now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes firing complete. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll be second down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Give me that. No.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. He was looking for Watkins that time, and it'll bring up 3rd down. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw.
Get out of here, boy.
He will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Make him think he got it.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. He's got the first down here inside the 30.
Got it.
And he takes it all the way down to the 22. He's back to throw.
Somebody get him.
Well, they did the part and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Joey Bosa in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. He'll look to throw. And he drops this off to Thompson, complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
Mahomes throwing on 4th.
Give me that. Oh,
he's got his man. That's Hardman. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
Bro,
4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance.
Give me that.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley.
Brand new back. 2 brand new back. 2.
Scoring has really been at a premium. And, Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense, too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
Watch the screen. Go. Fight.
On 2nd down, it's Lindsey. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
Ready up. Hey, check.
Nah, fuck that. They run that up.
On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 3 yards won't be enough here, as that'll bring up 4th down.
Only thing I was going to get on now.
Here's Sam Martin now.
You should drop a like, comment, subscribe. Turn that gray button blue.
Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium, that certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you? You
loved
the defenses.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
Dang, I could have run, could have passed.
So for our visitors, the streak continues as they push their mark to a perfect 12-0 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, it's another week with more questions than answers as they fall to 3-9. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Backup scripting, man. Rock out.